Again,
All right, well, they're about to fight, buddy, so let's hand it over. Gary, Thievin, let's go. The action's ready to start.
Yeah, and it's K1 kicking it off. He's straight into the middle of 5 of them. K1's got the time walk. He'll jump to the high ground. The stun catches onto Schofield's Rubik. Timberchain in. Chris Luck has that tree grab, so he's whacking and cleaving into the rest of No Ping, but they are still focusing Schofield. Oscar's got the body blocks. Stinger with a skewer. He's trying to line it up. Oscar maybe back on the tower. He's wanting it. Stinger, he's going to push him straight into Whisper. He's not got Stomp, though. It's on cooldown for 2 seconds, so Oscar just taking a few tower hits. Another chain ready. They're going to throw that big old rock at him, and Oscar looks like he might just be out of there. So it all comes down to that.
Yeah, Oscar, he also posted Mango, so he's going to have to go back to base maybe, heal up and TP bottom. It ain't done yet though, Whisper, yep.
He gets a 2-man stomp with that homing missile on the Arctic Burn. The first blood is grabbed up by Pandaboo. Doesn't feel like he really likes actively changing lane to actually set things up. He'll throw the Chrono now to last at some creeps. Great glyph.
That's the first time we've seen that. Chrono to last hit creeps, you know, maybe get rid of these creeps before he needs to get out of the lane, but good glyph to counteract that play.
And top lane Whisper again. They're moving on to him, but Chris Luck, he's swung into action, looking for HFN. The stomp from the trees, the fog play from Whisper. Flame break, though, is going to clip onto the Centaur and the Tiny. And the Firefly over the top of Chris Luck. They're going to chase this one down. Dark Margot, he's lassoed him up. Drag the Tiny back into the fire and clear him up. And every time I look at K1, he's just pressing time dilation when he sees a hero. Like, Batrider came near him, time dilation. Just slow them, stop their advance, make sure they can't make these plays, and then he goes back into jungle with the Empower from his support Magnus. And Stinger is just running around as an Empower bot on top. Does get caught up in the stun, and now the Stampede. Schofield and Whisper towards the gyro, but Oscar's rotation gonna get a trade at least. Chris Luck with a double kill. That Tombo destroys the 2 of them, but Dark Margot picks up that beautiful double himself.
All the movements of Beast Coast, it's not really that forced, right? Oh, yeah.
Schofield.
They want him.
Can he get this? The Timber Chain. Timber Chain forward. The telekinesis coming, lift him back in towards the Tiny. He doesn't have Blink ready yet. The Stampede, though, will help him close the gap. Onto the Bat. Find the pickoff. And that's the Bat who desperately needs. Now the BKB after the Boots of Travelers. They go in with Stingers. RP. They do have a Chrono in that top triangle, though. K1's battling with HFN and Whisper. They have to retreat. Defensive Chrono as Whisper gets blown up as bottom lane. They get another combo in. Tiny blows up Matthew. Both sides of the map opening up. Firmly on the shoulders of Chris Luck for this portion of the game as actually Schofield, okay, stands his ground. He just sits there, baiting them. The Tombo, Oscar nearly dead. They've got a Fade Bolt in a second, another Timber Chain. There we go. It's just the zap out from Schofield. Great rune for Tiny. Gets the Arcane.
Oh, they see K1. They saw him time walk in, but that sentry is going to spot on Matthew. So K1 is going to retreat.
They don't want to lasso a Stinger Magnus. And look at this, 5 members of Beast Coast. They're all together, playing tight. Time dilation, but into the lasso. And what's the save plan here? He's just chain stunned on K1. He's destroyed. Whisper reveals his blink to stomp up the next. The combo from Tiny, though, backing on them with the cold embrace. Buys time for Matthew and Dark Margot to retreat and turn back around. A guerrilla warfare as in comes Timbersaw. Bouncing from tree to tree with the chains. They toss the Centaur away. And it looks like Schofield. He's been very cheeky. He's role-playing as Tarzan. He's just jumping around with his Timber Chain. Oh, he's going to run left, right, misses the tree. Time dilation there from K1. Has the Chrono if he wants to try and solo kill Matthew here, potentially. They do Stampede forward, and Whisper sets up with a stomp. No need to bubble them up. That's a good scan as well. They know that they want to play into HFN. So they spot Chris Luck. Pandaboo will reasonably happily die for the cause. He cold embraces up. Chakram stolen and put back onto him. Schofield finds the pick. Maybe a turnaround on the Chris Luck here, because, yeah, Oscar is going to get tossed back into the Ogres.
Batrider's here. It's going to be a pretty big fight. Schofield, that's what they're looking at.
Damage onto the Tiny. Forces the defensive Stampede, but the Blink Stomp. Whisper jumps on the Dark Margot. The call down coming. The toss forward. Rubik launched like a holy hand grenade towards them, but he blows himself up. Destroyed. As they lose out on Chris Luck in the back as well. The Nyx Assassin looped all the way around. The Chrono's in from K1, but the damage is lacking. Stinger has an RP, but he's got no follow-through. He's going to just try and skewer home. No Ping surround their opponents and destroy them. They didn't send those 2 heroes that killed Whisper top to go to tier 1 to stop the creep wave. They ran straight to bot to save HFN to fight, as the Cold Embrace going to buy a bit of time for Matthew, and the curse onto Whisper holds him in place. Matthew going to walk it back, turn around with an RP coming in though. Chris Luck can combo forward onto them. Matthew's destroyed, but Dark Margo's BKB dragging people around and fire flying forward. He wants to move towards Stinger, and he'll find him as well. The stacks and napalm too much to contend with, while Oscar's tanky Timber Sword just bullies K1 back. It could have. And just look at them run forward. They invade triangle. They're onto Stinger. Don't even bother Vendetta hitting him, just stun him. K1 has to time walk after time dilating, and Schofield trying his hardest to hold back these no-ping heroes. They don't want to go onto tier 2 just yet, and they don't have vision in the triangle, and that means Chris Luck finds the opening onto the Nyx with Whisper's help. They get the jump. No-ping still want to fight though.
Again. Beast Coast want to go back in, but they just need the tiny toss combo to be up again. Just waiting for the opportunity. Blink is up now. Who's it going to be?
They want to go on Oscar. Good Chakram. It stops the combo play. Chris Luck can't jump a target, but the Blink Stomp onto 2 from Whisper. Trying to drag this fight out, but Dark Margo has found Chris Luck all the way to the back of the fight. He's been burnt alive. Now the Stampede, yet again defensive. Dark Margo BKB is sprinting forward, but he's Chrono. Under the tier 2, Chakram and Flak Cannon coming in from HFN and Oscar. Say goodbye. Schofield as a Blink Stomp, turns it back on to Dark Margo. Whisper saving the day here, and Stinger potentially turning up to that. Oscar Timber Sword, while the curse has to be used to hold back Schofield and allow HFN to TP home. The curse of Schofield is coming, but not fast enough.
More damage, utilize that time dilation, but HFN getting that butterfly, it's going to make him unkillable.
And Stinger, he's RP'd onto this Nyx Assassin. Carapace is there to maybe set something up. Another Yules and Dark Margo with a DD rune. Flame break, the 2 of them. Stinger has to be stampeded out there, and K1 gets the kill with a good avalanche toss. Dark Margo, the BKB comes out a little late, so he's chronoed up now on about 10% HP. Chakram towards K1, but there's Faceless Void whacking into Dark Margo's bat, while on the left-hand side, Whisper chased down by Pandaboo. Oscar, HFN, they've got his number. Whisper can't retreat from this. Slam down with a call down. K1 jumping in with a tiny combo. They clear through Pandaboo. K1 is finding the openings, and yeah, the buyback from Stinger means they can maybe move back into this fight. He'll delay his blink, but he'll still be able to skewer them around and maybe toy with Oscar's Timber Sword if they go too deep.
And you can see the Timber, he's very tanky with that cloak, the Greaves.
They can't even pop the Aegis. They're trying, there we go, finally get it done, but I've got to give props to Oscar there. Like standing on... Oh, yeah, you're right, they do. But HFN Mantas turns with a call down. Flat Cannon going. K1 with no chrono, just trying with his right-click attacks. But the BKB Batrider dragging Tiny into the midst of them all. And that allows Oscar to potentially shred through the Tiny with his Whirling Death. The Winter's Curse in onto K1. Matthew toying with Whisper as well, holding the Centaur out of the fight. But K1 time walks away from all that damage. But they've still lost 2 heroes. No ping. They've got so much gas to keep going. A skewer, but the Cold Embrace. Gyrocopter, he's got Mode Mass, he's got 1 charge. His Tiny's back in with a Tombo. What a tier 4s! The Glyph pushes so much damage onto him and Oscar. Timber Sword gonna get Blink Stomped by Whisper. Beast Coast hold their base.
That one advantage they had over Roshan is now gone in terms of vision. K1? No, not gonna try to last. Ooh. Come on, Matthew.
Hello.
The save is coming.
A time locks. A Cold Embrace. Yeah, they've got the saves. They've even got a Winter's Curse to play around with. So Chrono down. K1 with no kill. Being run at, Chris Luck, BKB, jump onto the Nyx Assassin. Doesn't blow him up, and he self-fuels, so Nyx is actually okay. K1 is time-walked into the back lines, he wants Pandaboo. There's the blink with an RP. Stinger sets it up onto the gyro, and then the stomp as well. K1's killed off Pandaboo. There's no buyback on the Winter Wyvern. The lasso's ended, and Dark Margo now struggling to do damage, while Chris Luck, he's found the jump, the blow-up onto the 2 heroes in the back lines, while Schofield, he's looking for the Carapace play. The second cooldown's going to land on him. Gyrocopter's still okay, though. They take down the Magnus. Schofield stuck in the Chakram. The buyback from Oscar resets and balances the fight a little more. But HFN caught up in the avalanche. Chris Luck, he's gone too deep. He doesn't get the combo onto Gyro, so he gets a double kill. And then that Oscar buyback. K1, he's on HFN. TP in from the Batrider as well. Those boots of travel adding in the extra threat, so K1 has to time walk back. But in comes Oscar. Now be aware, these buyback timers call down towards Schofield, stampede away, but they lasso K1. He doesn't have a buyback. The dive into tier 3's noping. They're just opening this completely up. Whisper down to a double of Dark Mago. Here, Centaur can come back into it. He's the only one on the entire map who has buyback right now with a Centaur. They've got Blink RP. They've got Vendetta on Schofield. Tiny Smoked looking for the angle. HFN is the hero they want. They ping him out. They make the jump. The toss back in. Stinger skewers him towards the fountain. They've got an RP inside the fountain. HFN's been caught out, but the Satanic, he got off in time. He's healing up. He gets stomped and called Embrace. He's fine. There is no killing this Gyro now as Stinger, he's blown up.
Oh, nice Chrono.
Oh, they've got him. They actually keep him still in the fountain. Oh, the damage from Beast Coast. It secures the kill on the position 1. HFN's dead. Beautiful setup by Beast Coast. They don't lose all of their barracks either. So no Mega Creeps coming while K1 hounding the Batrider into the trees with a bash lock. What a lord. K1 gamer. And they're going to find Matthew as well.
Chris Luck has to be careful here. Timber's still alive.
He might be dead. I mean, Whisper has a Blink Stomp to try and save him. But Chris Lucky's done for. The final avalanche for him. Lotus orbed up, but gone. No buyback on Tiny. For 1 minute, it's on cooldown, and they've also got Whisper as well. Oscar comes back in, double kills up, 1 barracks remaining. Tier 4s are also open as an option for them to just finish the game. K1 battling with HFN's Gyro. BKB's up. He's gone into the man fight, but that's not one he can win. They've got so many teammates here from No Ping bodyguarding the Gyro. They move towards the bottom racks. They buy back out of the Centaur. Beast Ghost is a 4v5. They try to make the jump in. Skewer, but no Shockwave, but no Skewer play there. And Stinger, he's isolated and open to death while the stun. Carapace and Impale. Nyx finds the Faceless Void. And GG's call. No Ping take game 1.
You know, that was a really cute play there.
Super tight engagement. It looks like HFN again. Oh, mid lane Monkey again. He's moved towards Dark Mago. They tried to turn on him, but the Jingu at level 3 providing so much lifesteal onto them. And dodge away from the danger. That's top. Inside the cogs. Whisper with a flame break. Back into it. Panda Boot. Looking pretty dead inside the Firefly. Tiny's TP here. Coming in towards Whisper, they want to try this with HFN mirror imaging up, but no ensnare. They rely on the avalanche and the toss. Dark Mago, his rotations so far haven't really paid off, but with this toss forward, claiming up Whisper's life, and Oscar also coming here, they want the tier 1 to pressure Beast Coast out of HFN's lane.
Can you stop that from happening? Eventually, you will get to the point with your items. Oh, HFN, he should be careful. Wait, the bait with the illusion?
They don't fall for it properly, though.
Yeah.
They don't lasso it.
HFN
we're watching that now. Are they going to find the real one? Gets the lasso onto the real one with the Ice Blast in the Firefly. They've killed off HFN. He doesn't get the song off in time.
Just push the mid tower. Schofield again. Just dragging the creep wave away.
Oh, they've got to lock this man up. He is an absolute menace to society.
He really is. He's not even level 6, but he's just doing so much.
They pounce Oscar.
So much impact.
You got the flame break on him. The avalanche does slow down the move forward, but with the Monkey King arriving, the Winter Curse turned back onto Whisper. Beautiful from Matthew, setting up onto the Batrider, and there it is. Kill off the position 3 while Oscar survives, heals up with his reactive armor. It's a good 2-man Boundless though. Chris Luck with the Jingu stacks, but Dark Mago has another combo. He slams it in. Chris Luck has the Wukong's command. The Timber Chain over. The final finish. There's the Monkey King pick off that they desired. And K1 Stinger, they're a little bit stuck behind their tier 1 in the mid lane. Ancient Apparition sliced by that Whirling Death as K1 just disappears into the forest. He's going to go for a Veil first on that Clockwork, but now he's being chased down by a Timbersaw. Level 10 Oscar. He's running towards his compatriot there. Hello, Clockwork. Try and shred through his metal armor, and Dark Mago, he's wanting secondary targets. They know the clock is pretty much dead to rights already, so the Ancient Apparition looks like easy pickings for the Tiny. They get the lasso on him and drag him onto tower. Oscar's trying to tank it up for him. Allow Dark Mago to slip away to the right. They're sticking Ape Arm. It's causing a few problems for them turning around and looking for the bat. So looking at HFN now.
Oh, Chris
Luck. The builds. Oh, yeah. He's got 2 Wukongs. That Winter's Curse is right on him. Matthew's going to be able to walk back through the monkey statues, but in comes Dark Mago with a Tombo. Ice Blast is flying back in towards them. Oh, Matthew, he's close. He's close. He might just shatter here. And HFN is just going to run back away from that as K1 deciding to re-engage, but it's back into a tiny Timbersaw. Lay Timber Chain up towards high ground, looking for Stinger. Dark Mago tries to combo in. HFN's going to split out with a mirror image. Flame Break comes out of Whisper though, and HFN has to song. He has to song to try and run away. The reset of Schofield picks up Dark Mago in the back, and Whisper, he's running towards the Naga Siren. They know she's low. Another pounce would be able to catch her. Panda Boo, he's trying to body block. Guard the carry as best he can. Schofield. There's no more time. They finally abandon. Schofield's moved in. Oh! From who? From Oscar?
Oscar dropped
Schofield
Arcane
just-
Boots.
He's a thief. He's a pest. He's a menace. He's dodging away with a hookshot back to Ancients. How's he done that? I just keep chipping away at them. Schofield. Hello. Dark Margot. He's going to toss him across into the Timber Saw. Oscar wants a bit of revenge. Chakram into the cogs. Schofield nearly dead, and there it is. Picks off the clock, but it's a good Ice Blast coming in towards the Abaddon, and Dark Margot doesn't clip the Tiny, just on the Abaddon who had his borrowed time up already.
K1's gotta be careful.
K1's Shadow Dance, it's been expended.
Nice catch.
The Pounce block. Tiny catches him, and they still have a Winter's Curse to toy around with here if they find any bonus ones. Stinger, there it is. Take him out of the fight, force Whisper to run away. Chryslok can't join in, so the Ancient Apparition, another freebie for no ping as they come crashing through the mid lane.
They walk into your vision. They walk into your
the
high
smoke.
ground with the
Chryslok.
hero.
Oh my god. He leaps in.
BKB
He's got a
though.
BKB though. He has to fight here with a 3-man balance. Ice Blast flying forward and the
Missed the
Wukong's
Ice
command.
Blast.
But the Winter's Curse holds them in place. They make sure they can fall back and reset. They've wasted out that BKB reveal of the monkey and now they turn back on him. Another tiny combo. Chryslok's in trouble. The Shrakram is on him. Monkey King's gone. Slog. Oh, Sloggy. He's got Shadow Dance. He does have a TP as well. And they don't have that much spill stun, so if he goes for this, he's probably out of there.
He's
Tiny,
cancelled.
not the song. They have the song to cancel it. You're right. They're going to catch K1, burn all his mana, and he's done. Playing around that mid lane. Dark Margot has an illusion rune, a blink dagger. He
blink
jumps
out.
away from the boundless strike, beautifully timed. While in the jungle, Schofield is being chased by an Abaddon. There's two fights kicking off. The toss-up, the combo, onto the Slark and the Winter's Curse.
Nice curse.
Perfectly placed onto Whisper. They catch and kill the Batrider. K1 and Chryslok. They're done. Even if Chryslok BKB's here, he's gonna die. They're being chased down. They've got a good cold embrace bar on time on Pandaboo. Chryslok facing against Oscar with the Timber Chain away. The Wukong's command is forced out again. Chryslok maybe can jump up to the trees, buy a bit of time for himself, but Matthew jumps in to cancel any play like that, and the Naga comes in with the ensnare. Chryslok surrounded by illusions.
Hannibal's still alive too. They can't get a single kill.
Yeah, you're saying they don't even get a single kill. If you look back in the past 5 minutes, they've only been able to get 2 kills on the Abaddon. These cores have been untouched for a good 5 minutes, so No Ping have stayed alive, kept their items coming in, and they are pushing high ground. 24 minutes in, HFN's ready to go. We need some drastic moves here from Beast Coast to hold on to this. They've got cogs, but Schofield's dying inside of them, and the combo is going to clear through K1. Shadow Dance does arrive just in time. They take down Pandaboo, so the Abaddon and his heals and saves are gone. Song of the Siren there. Batrider can't
dead.
move too aggressively, and Oscar, he's slain K1 Slark. We have buybacks available from Beast Coast if they want to try and use them. Aegis probably going to be claimed up here as HFN's first life going to drop in a second, but no, he's got Mirror Image. The toss back saves Oscar. Dark Margot. Oh, he doesn't. The final touch from Whisper clears him up, and Dark Margot's too deep. Beast Coast have Whisper to carry them through that top lane push. Matthew's also going to get hunted down as well. Trying to
Got an
slow
opportunity.
Chryslok down, but Monkey King, he can jump forward soon. Matthew's Wyvern. Blink Dagger in 2, cancelled by the Rocket Flare. It's also perfect from Beast Coast. The Maelstrom
curse.
strikes, the Winter's Curse. He's trying to drag the monkey in, but it doesn't work out. Some big streaks taken as well. Both teams with multiple cores as well. Are you leaning one way or the other for super late game? If we hit 40, 50, 60 minutes,
Oh,
Beast
I gotta-
Coast with a Slark and a monkey, are they out in front?
Well, if it gets really late game, like Naga can fall off, but this Naga is looking gigantic, and the sleep is just so valuable, Schofield.
Yeah. He's chased down. He spent all of his spells as well. No clock for 30 seconds, and they've broken the tree. They found Chryslok without his BKB. Monkey
no
King,
buyback too.
he's dead for over a minute. They've got a lasso, though, on the
Wait,
Naga
HFN
Siren. That's a
though.
huge kill. HFN's been dragged into the base. They do have a shield and a save with the song. TP out time, HFN. He's going
curse.
to be able to get himself away. The curse, holding Whisper in place. His BKB does nothing to the Naga Siren. Ancient Apparition tries to turn onto Dark Margot and Matthew. HFN.
HFN, yep. Cover him.
We're starting to pick up. Oh, Schofield. Doing Schofield things. Hook shot in a way. Even more difficult for them. Look at this little smoke connection as well. They smoke up, run top, push wave, and move into Schofield. They spot his ward as clockwork. I mean, he can think about a hook shot back to a creep wave somewhere, but he's surrounded. They de-ward, claim the territory for themselves. Gotta do something about it. K1 is sticking around down there. They know that this high ground push, it's a commitment from No Ping. And
use the
Whisper
shield.
lassoing up that Naga Siren, dragging him into the Ice Blast, but they're still lacking damage. I mean, HFN just turns onto Stinger, blows him up, nearly kills him off. The toss back onto Whisper as well. Batrider sent skyward, but it's a Wukong's command. No, it's not. Chris Luck wants to jump down and boundless strike into them, focusing HFN, but in comes the Song and Curse, overlapping a touch. Not great from Noping, and still trying to reset around K1. The minus armor, the Riptide, is shredding through quickly, but he still has that Shadow Dance. Goes back into Invis, into the back. The Monkey King BKB's up, focusing onto Matthew. The Wyvern got the Glimmer Cape off as Schofield jumps in with the Cogs, and Panda Boo is found. Abaddon down, and no sustain remains now for Noping, but Naga Siren slays Chris Luck. Buybacks available from him, but not for K1, because Dark Margot's killed off the Slug, and now Beast Coast, what is it, 3v5?
They're gonna have to give up this Rax most likely. They will try to slow it down what way they can, but they don't have the damage anymore to bring down HFN, especially with Abaddon and Winter Wyvern ready to cover HFN.
Oh, Dark Margot trying. He's gone fishing. He's looking for it, baiting them. Schofield destroyed by the Chakram. He's got a buyback. Top lane of Barracks, one down, but Whisper forced to BKB. This Riptide shard is huge. Naga still has a fresh BKB for herself to play around with here and could run forward and dive tier 4s if she wants, but they do hold back on their aggression for now. Focus the objectives. Kill the buildings. You know Beast Coast are at a disadvantage and they've been forced to clip. A toss back in. Schofield gone. Die back from the clockwork. And Noping in a 5v3 yet again. Monkey, AA, and Bat. So much on their plate right now. The Boundless. The Chilling Touch with a toss back. Stinger, 4 staffs. He's under his tier 3, but 1 tapped. Dark Margot with a Chrysalis hit. And another hero with no buyback for them as well. As Dark Margot BKBs finds Whisper, another toss back. The Batrider is in so much trouble. This might just be game. He has to buy back and they need this Wukong's command to pay off for them. Chris Luck, he moves in, but the Song of the Siren, the reset button that HFN's been dreaming of. And the jump in again. Dark Margot, he just knows he can toss them around to his heart's content. They do get back onto the Tiny. They've called Embrace, Glimmer Cape, Panda Boo. In comes the K1 Slug again. BKB and hunting HFN, but the curse back up from Matthew. They lasso with Whisper onto the Naga Siren. What's the save play? Where's the Abaddon? They get the Glimmer Cape on her. Naga Siren is walking away. Dark Margot's got a combo onto the Batrider as well. Chris Luck with a boundless strike though. They want HFN so bad, but she has the butterfly. There's no MKB, but the Ice Blast. They kill HFN and they might find Dark Margot. Blink on CD for 7 seconds. The Rocket Flare gives the vision. Chris Luck, he's hunting for it. Desperation. Beast Coast hold.
K1 is looking for more. He's looking for the Timber or the Wyvern.
Has a little Ogre Axe there sitting in his inventory now as he's disassembled, but he already has BKB. So we'll see what he does with that. Maybe just sell it off towards his Skadi. Oscar, the bash first hit. K1, bash lord, but the timber chain out. Oscar gonna get 4 staff, drifting off to the side. As Schofield, he's cogsed up, hookshotted back in towards the HFN Naga. In comes the Riptide play. Chris Luck stopped with the Song of the Siren. They find the Slug as well. Shadow Dance has ended. What's the play here with a Chakram Whirling Death combo? There's Dark Margot slaying the Slug. No buyback on him, but maybe with the Monkey King. BKB's up. He's got no Jingo stacks left though. He can't really bound the strike or heal back up off this, so Dark Margot tosses him. Stinger, the only one with buyback on the Ancient Apparition. But your tier 4s, they're under attack. Tiny and Naga Siren shredding through the structures, raising them to their foundations. And game 2 in this tiebreaker series. Beast Coast on their last legs. The Ice Blast lasso shielded up and HFN saved. The throne is open. It's cold, it's exposed, it's out there, and they can't save it. Noping surround the final building they need to claim and secure themselves that nice upper bracket spot in the major. The final kill there from Tiny onto Whisper, and GG's called.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful game from Noping.